I am going to show you a fun project. I've just had the best time making these. I'm going to show you how to make this cute little tag for goodie bags or presents or, you know, teacher gifts. These are actually going to go up to the school office, to the office workers. And I think it's adorable, spectacular treats for you. I love it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Let's talk about the supplies. First of all, you need, it's actually a wooden piece. It's those little wooden pieces you find at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Real thin. So one wooden piece. Your crocodile, 2 big bite or something to punch a hole with. Some paint, and in this case I actually used paint markers, the thick one and the thin one. Let's revisit puff paint. How long has it been since you've used this? It was a while for me, so I experimented with this and I was really excited about the outcome. So puff paint, and this one is lime green. And stickles, I love stickles. They're the best for bling. And this is firefly. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Another one of my favorite colors is green. So, some thin ribbon of your choice, cut in about a foot length. Some goodie bags or jars. I was gonna do jars, but then I thought, this is just a little kind of a, to use my Cajun friend's term, a little sussy, a little surprise. So I thought, let's just go economical. So just some of those treat bags that you can find like on the Wilton aisle of stores. Some fabric scissors, an acrylic block, and some ink. And in this case, this is Stampin' Up! Whisper White, and this is a craft ink, which is very important. I'll get to that in a minute. And this is an embosser or just something pointy, and I'll show you what to do with that in a minute. And some really cool stamps. I'll show you some of my favorite. One of my favorite designers is My Pink Stamper. She is here in Edmond. I've actually seen her in a restaurant. I felt like I was looking at a celebrity. She's just really sweet, and she is a mom and a crafter and has made a fabulous business. So she has the cutest stamps. This is actually the stamp I used right here, Spooktacular Treats for You. I thought that was adorable. And here's another one she has. This one is older. I already have it archived. That's why it's in this protective thing. This is from my portfolio of stamps. There's just some really cute sayings in there. And another one of my favorite designers is Pink by Design. She's a mom also. I think she's out of Iowa. And she has a great website and blog. And as you can see, she has some really cute sayings as well. Ghouls Night Out, that's cute. And I thought about that one, no tricks, only treats. That would be a cute one too. And here's one of her newer ones. As you can see, treats for my sweets. That would be cute for kids or a husband. I thought about Bubble Bubble Toil and Trouble. That would be cute too on the Witch's Cauldron. So just some really cute sayings. And also, believe it or not, Walmart's selling the Studio G stamps now, and these are real economical. Each one of these I think is 97 cents. So that's a good option, especially if you're on a budget. Eek, that's cute, right? Get candy. So they just have some really cute ones. And if you're really not into Halloween, you can still do this project. Do a fall one, just fall inspired. Here's a pumpkin and an acorn that I got at Hobby Lobby, and here's some cute just fall sayings. You know, fall is here, totally nuts for you. Again, falling for you. Again, I got those at Walmart, so look around. You'll be surprised at what you can find. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I put this together. First, we're going to start with our blank cauldron. And this is where I take my Crocodile Big Bite. And if you can just see, let me zoom in. I put the setting on 3/16. And see, you can see where it's going to press down. I just kind of center the piece of wood in there where I want it. Press down. It's that simple. So now I have my tag ready to go and ready to paint. The next step is to paint my cauldron. Like I said, I used the 2 different sizes of paint, woodcraft paint. It's by Zig. I used the small one to color the edges and inside the hole if you're OCD like I am. And then I painted, it's almost like just coloring, and then I painted with the really thick one. These are great to have, really thick. And the advantage is you don't really see brush marks, and these dry super quick. So paint one side, let it dry, it won't take long, and flip it over and paint the other. Okay? Then the next step is to use your puff paint. Again, it's lime, and again, it's a lot like writing. And down at the bottom, I kind of did swirls like if you're icing a cake to kind of give it that bubbly appearance. So do the swirls at the bottom and then just kind of fill in the rest. And I have to say, this takes a long time to dry. So this is kind of a project. Have everything ready, and when you get the kids in bed, then do all your puff paint and then go to bed, because it takes hours for it to dry. But once you get up in the morning, it'll be ready to go. Okay, so the next step is to add the sparkly. If you've seen my videos, you know it's really not finished unless it has sparkly or bling to it. And so once the puff paint was dry, I went back with stickles, again in Firefly, and I just covered the green with the green stickle. And again, this takes quite a while to dry. So get up in the morning, put your stickles on, and wait for a while, probably a few hours. But it's worth it because I love the effect. And then the next step is to stamp your phrase. Now, again, I used white. You put, as you know, you put your stamp on your acrylic block, and because it's black and I wanted it in white, Stampin' Up! Makes a great opaque ink called Whisper White Craft ink, and it shows up really well on dark colors. I love how it looks. But the thing is, with craft ink, you need to stamp it and walk away for a little bit because it takes a lot longer to dry than your regular ink, but it's so worth it. Then the next step is to put it onto your little bag. Again, I chose a little treat, just a regular treat bag, because I wanted to be economical. You can use jars, you can use those little buckets, paint buckets, sorry. Whatever you want to use. So I stuffed it with some Tootsie Rolls. I'll probably take Tootsie Rolls out. That's just what I had around. But I'm probably going to do, like, you know, Hershey's Kisses or something. My children love Tootsie Rolls. I really can't stand them. But then I decided, okay, I'm going to just, you know, thread this through and tie it. But then I realized it wouldn't be tied really pretty, you know, the bow would be kind of wonky. So what I did was I put the ribbon around from the back, and then from the back you take the ribbon and using your little embossing tool just poke it through. See, it comes through the other side because it is a small 3/16 hole. So I've got one side done. Then I'm going to come around and push the other end through. Now, as you can see, we have both sides, and then just kind of line up and pull them even. And that way you can have a pretty bow. And always kind of shape it. And then I would cut off a little bit of the excess, kind of at a little angle. Kind of fluff it out there. So, there you have your super cute little gift bag. Wouldn't your teachers appreciate that? Or, you know, school workers, volunteers, even your employees at work, your co-workers, just as a nice personal touch. So I hope that inspires you to get crafty. I think one of the great things about crafters is we enjoy doing things so much, and we like to do things for other people, and people really do appreciate the handmade gifts. It really makes them feel special. So I think that's really a great advantage of crafters, that they really spread love through their crafts. So I hope you can spread some love this fall season. Thanks a lot.